What's up, everyone? Welcome back to episode 5 of the Vegan Girl Diaries. So I am here with a lot of food because I'm pretty excited to share this with you guys. The most common question I receive ever is always about food. Like every single question you could possibly think of, I get asked. So I will probably be making a more formal, like what I eat in a day as a vegan video for my YouTube channel. But for now, I thought that I would just share like my vegan staple items. So basically kitchen essentials that are an absolute must, or not even an absolute must, but just a must for me. So get ready to take notes if you want to write down certain brands I use and why, because I have a lot here and they definitely range. And this is not going to be in order of significance or my favorite items, because I've just kind of learned from trial and error what my body needs. And I've done a lot of research on just what's essential to have in a vegan diet. And this is all going to depend on your own lifestyle, your own body, since we all are different, we all need different things, and how you specifically cook. So first up, and I'm gonna try to make sure I can zoom in on here so you guys can see exactly what I'm showing. Hi Erin, hi Miriam. This is coconut oil. This is probably one of my favorite things. You can put it in your hair, you can put it on your skin, you can use it for oil pulling, to whiten your teeth. There are so many benefits, but I usually just use it to cook with. And I usually, I'm not a fan of steaming vegetables because I feel like it tastes like nothing. So if I do steam my veggies a little bit, like let's say broccoli, and just steam it with some water, I'll add coconut oil, just a healthy fat, to give it some flavor, to give it some fat. You'll love it. It's really good, and you can get this very cheap at like Trader Joe's, probably for like less than $5. It's everywhere. People are obsessed with it, right? Next up, I don't know if everybody has heard of this, but it's all over my Snapchat every day and I get questions about it all the time. It is called Kudos Oil. So because people, I think, genuinely care about my nutrition, I'm sure, I get asked all the time, like how I get my omegas in, how I'm healthy without like fish oil. But this is where I get it from. I actually learned about this at UPW with Tony Robbins at Unleash the Power Within, because there's a whole day on health, which is awesome because he basically tells you that you should go vegan. So another point for Tony Robbins. I love that man. But he started using this because his mercury levels were off the chart dangerous, even though he was eating fish that is like known to be healthy, like salmon. So Kudos Oil, if you want to see like a little zoomed in right here, it's a liquid oil supplement that has a 2-to-1 ratio of omega-3 fatty acids to omega-6 fatty acids. So its ingredients are basically essential to your diet, and it's flaxseed, sesame, and sunflower oils. And I just add it like 1 tablespoon every single day to my smoothies. I blend it up and you can't even taste it, but these big containers you can get on Amazon, and I have it every single day. So it's like, I don't know, probably over a month's worth. It's huge. You can use this for a long time, but no more fish oil. That will do the trick. You don't need it in your diet. Next, avocado, hashtag duh, right? Earth's natural butter. I'm obsessed with avocado. When in doubt, avocado, everything. I add this to my meal prep on a daily basis. It adds a lot of flavor and texture, and also it has a ton of benefits. Just ask Google. Next one is my favorite one, and I get asked about this a lot. Nutritional yeast. Basically vegan crack. So if you see me posting about Nooch, this is what I'm talking about. That's the street name. Nutritional yeast is awesome. It's where I get my B12. It's also a cheese substitute. It has folic acid. It is life. You can get it in the bulk section of Whole Foods. Bragg's, I think, also has like a shaker cup version. Kind of looks like Parmesan cheese bottle. I do like, this is underestimating, like a tablespoon a day on my meal prep. Twice a day usually, but I think you can get the benefits just from 1 tablespoon per day, which is pretty cool. And I also found out this morning that it's a complete protein, which is just awesome. The next is random hot sauce. I put this on everything, you guys. I'm obsessed with spicy food, and if you add this to your meal prep, it has 0 calories in it, just like 1 teaspoon. I put it on everything. I also love sriracha. I don't think I'll ever give it up because it's so good, but hot sauce on everything, especially on meal prep, makes everything taste so much better, especially if you're cooking it the right way with like coconut oil and you're adding nutritional yeast. It's amazing. The next one is also very random. Cumin. I actually add this to my tofu now when I make it in bulk because it's a source of iron, which is pretty cool, right? And I think I get that question too much, like, where do you get your iron? You need to eat meat. No, you don't. But you need, I think, at least a tablespoon of it a day in order to get the benefits from it. So I'm kind of looking into more spices and seeds because they're so powerful and full of all this amazingness that we don't even know about. So I just actually was researching, I think, just spices, and this came up as a source of iron, which is just awesome. Next one is just kind of basic. Almond milk. I love this blend. It's almond and coconut blend and happens to be 35 calories a cup, which is pretty cool. I love this. I've tried every single almond milk brand and I don't really have a favorite. I kind of just look at what's cheapest and then I go for that. You can get it anywhere. I love, love, love it in my smoothies. And if you have a sweet tooth and maybe you make like a vegan cookie or you get a vegan donut from Whole Foods because they're life, you pour a glass of that and it's amazing. It is so refreshing. I can't even talk about it because it makes me crave it, but it's so good. Next up, this is kind of all over the place, but lentils. This is a huge source of protein for me. This is my orange lentils that I have right here. But I love this. I put it in marinara sauce over some squash noodles or zucchini noodles. They're amazing. They're all like, I think you can get every single color at any store and you just boil them on the stove with water. It's very easy to make and it's a great meat alternative. If you get like the green ones or the black ones, they kind of have that coloring. So I'll make a really great bolognese sauce with this and homemade marinara and kind of combine the two, and it's delicious. You could put it over pasta, black bean noodles, zucchini noodles, squash noodles, whatever you guys want. It's gluten-free noodles. But this can be found on my blog if you want that bolognese recipe and the homemade marinara sauce. It's delicious. Or the Oshi Glows cookbook has a ton of lentil recipes, specifically that sauce. Those ones are orange, but again, you can get like red, black, green. They do cook differently though, which I've kind of tried all of them. So you kind of have to pay attention when you're cooking them. Try them all. The blends are really good too. You can get those at Safeway, anywhere. Next one, again, is random. This is not really an essential, I wouldn't say, but they're delicious. Shredded coconut or coconut flakes. You can get these anywhere. I get the unsweetened ones. I think these are unsweetened. Yeah, I think they're unsweetened. But I'll put them on top of my smoothie bowls, or you can use specifically these ones because they're shredded. You can use them when you bake. They're really, really, really good. They just add a little bit of texture too if you like smoothies. The next one I don't actually have. A spiralizer. You guys hear me talk about zucchini and squash noodles all the time, but this is something that a lot of people have and they use it with sweet potatoes, zucchini, squash. You can use it with any vegetable out there. I would say it's essential if you don't buy the pre-spiralized stuff. So Whole Foods and Safeway actually have like the pre-shredded zucchini noodles, squash noodles, even sweet potato like yam noodles. So that's usually what I get because it cuts down on so much time. Next one I don't have because it's obvious, just beans, dry beans, canned beans, black beans, pinto beans, chickpeas, all the beans. I love them. They're amazing. They're great for protein. Eat all the beans. This one I'm actually really excited about because I just tried this and I've been hearing about it in a lot of the vegan groups I'm in. It's so good. Dressing. This is a great one. This is Annie's Goddess dressing. But if you're a salad eater, you will definitely want to pick a dressing that makes the leaves and the raw veggies not taste like soil, because I'm not a salad eater, so I have to kind of disguise the leaves. For me, I will usually just shove a ton of raw spinach or frozen raw spinach into my smoothies because you can't taste it. Try it. Trust me, you will not be able to taste it in your smoothies. But now at dinner, I'll have like a side salad, just like leafy greens. I'll throw on some baby carrots. Raw red bell peppers are really good and add a little sweetness, and I will add this to it. I think I actually have a little container I portion this out with, so I'm not eating an abundance of it because it is like higher in calories. This has tahini in it, sea salts, apple cider vinegar, toasted sesame seeds, dried parsley, chives. Check it out. It's at Whole Foods. It's really good. And that like just totally makes the salad. And if you don't love salad, you just need to try the right dressing on it. My favorite brand ever is Hampton Creek. They have an awesome Just Balsamic brand. This is my favorite salad. Hey girl, I will do romaine lettuce and then add some like red bell peppers and maybe Beyond chicken and then put the Just Balsamic over it. It's incredible. It's so good. Another one, and this is my all-time favorite vegan ranch because Oh my gosh, we all love ranch, right? It's just so freaking amazing. So I love Just Ranch. It's also by Hampton Creek. They sell it at Target, and last time I was at Whole Foods, I did not see that brand there. So you could probably buy it on Amazon, which is kind of shocking because Whole Foods is like life. They have everything. Another random one, I love nut butter, and I usually like the Santa Cruz all natural peanut butter. I also like Justin's all natural almond butter, but this is also really good. Actually, my friend left this at my house and now I'm gonna eat it. It's so good. It's the hazelnut butter, and I just add it to my smoothies, and I'll do like 2 teaspoons a day usually. And let's see, kombucha is awesome. I love this one. I also have the strawberry one in my fridge. Awesome, awesome, love it. I love the Synergy brand. Lastly, vegan protein bars. Okay, I usually don't eat these very often, but for the sake of research, I just had to buy some. But if I work out super hard, if I need a pick-me-up, or if I'm traveling and there's not much that I can eat, or there's not that many options, I will stock up on these bad boys. So I love this one. This is the Vega Performance one. You can get this at Whole Foods, by the way. This is the chocolate peanut butter one. And no joke, it tastes like a chocolate candy bar. It's so good. I'm probably gonna have this today. My other favorite one that they actually didn't have at Whole Foods. What's up with Whole Foods right now? Square Bar. It's delicious. I like all the different flavors, the almond spice, the chocolate coconut. They're so good. And my last favorite one I would say is Nugo. And this is a really good one. This is chocolate coconut. It's also very refreshing because you tell I love coconut. They also have a mint chocolate one, which is phenomenal. Love that. But these are really great to take with travel. There's also, you know, sides of granola. They have so many different brands at Whole Foods. So just kind of find what you love. But there you have it. I think that's everything. Those are all my kitchen essentials, and sometimes not so much essentials. I might have missed some of them, but there's a lot of episodes to come, so I'm really excited to share a lot more with you guys. So if this was helpful, please give this a thumbs up, especially if you're watching this on YouTube. Click subscribe so you can see more of these episodes in the upcoming weeks. I'm really excited to share a lot more, and thank you so much for tuning in, everybody that was on, and I'll see you next time on the Vegan Girl Diaries.